We've got more about that ISIS-inspired teenager who tried to blow up his high school with a homemade bomb. Cops revealing the same teenager spray-painted "ISIS is coming" and replaced the American flag with an ISIS flag at another school nearby. So where's the national outrage? Fox News national security strategist and former deputy assistant to Donald Trump, the President of the United States, Dr. Sebastian Gorka, who is the author of Defeating Jihad, joins us right now to weigh in. Dr. Gorka, good morning to you.
Good morning, Steve.
Given the fact of the terrible circumstances of Florida a couple of weeks ago, you would think that if a kid were to spray paint "ISIS is coming" on the wall and then bring a bomb where he tried to blow up the school, that would be a big story.
Yeah, you would think, wouldn't you? You'd think it would be a front-page story, as opposed to the Russia collusion delusion every day that we still see in the fake news industrial complex, and stories about porn stars making accusations against politicians. So no, this should be a massive story. We know ISIS has been practically wiped off the face of the earth in the Middle East. Our military, under the directorship of the new commander-in-chief, have destroyed the physical caliphate in Iraq and Syria. But we have cases ongoing here in America. Every state has ongoing ISIS investigations. More than 160 people have been apprehended connected to ISIS in the United States in the last 3 years. And here we have another case of a story, sadly, like Florida, where there were indicators. You mentioned the graffiti, you mentioned the flag, and it was only a student who saw the device that was already in the school that said, hey, there's something suspicious here, and the police intercepted the IED.
Yeah, the IED was in a backpack that was smoking in a common area, and somebody said, hey, wait a minute, and then called the cops, and they carted this guy off. Apparently, it happened in Pineview High School in southwestern Utah. But Sebastian, this goes to another point that we have talked in the past about, and that is the kid probably got the schematics on how to make this IED from the internet.
Right. Al-Qaeda's publications like Inspire, the publications of ISIS as well, they're all out there still on the internet. They have detailed instructions. That's how the Boston bombers made their pressure cooker bombs. Those instructions were on one of the jihadi publications. And it's very disturbing that you read stories about Prager University, their videos. You hear the story about the throttling of conservatives, demonetization on YouTube, the issues on Google and Facebook. Well, how about spending some time censoring jihadis online if you're a big social media company, as opposed to targeting conservatives? That would be a real reprioritization that could save lives.
Well, thankfully, nothing bad happened out there, but it does look as if some dots were not connected ahead of time. Sebastian Gorka, thank you very much for joining us from our nation's capital today.
Stay frosty, Steve.
Okay.